Hello, I'm Bobby Johnson today, and I'm your instructor. And I wanted to talk about what we're doing today. It's going to be the class on profit sharing. Profit sharing is going to, what is profit sharing? Well, what we're going to cover today is what is called profit sharing, how does it work, develop a purpose plan for your passive income. This is on page 1, page 7 actually in your workbook. How to profit share tree grows, grow your profit share tree, build your passive income plan. Then we have to ask yourself today, you all are in this class, why are you attending this class today? Are you curious about profit share? Were you skeptical about profit share? You know about profit share and you would be more purposeful about it. Or someone told you to just take the course and that's why you're here. So let's just talk about what is profit share. A lot of people come to Keller Williams and are like, oh, what is profit share? A lot of people think it's the old triangle system, and it's like, okay, it's not. So what is profit share? Sorry, I'm old, have these glasses here. So profit share, completely, entirely, wholly, absolute passive income. The income that you receive from profit share is absolutely passive opportunity you have in the profits of the company, like an owner would at any personal risk or investing any capital. There's no financing risk, no legal risk, no down payment, no phone calls. So what is passive income, you ask? Passive income is money that you receive without doing anything actively to earn it. So for examples would be interest on a savings account, interest, or rental income. You have an investment property. It's not something that gets money just coming to you. Hello. Royalties, for example, if you wrote a book, you get royalties as time goes along with the book from Amazon, for example. So how does profit share compare? So let's have a little fun, and let's compare profit share to a 5% interest. Ask, how much would you need to have in a bank at 5% interest to make $75,000? So let's say you have $1,500,000 in the bank at 5% interest to make $75,000. How much would you have to put down on profit share? Nothing. Okay, so let's compare it into rental income. How often would profit share call to you to fix something? Never. What do you think about this opportunity? Does a profit share sound like something that you're interested in? So profit share is a win-win for us at Keller Williams. When Gary Keller and the first Associate Leadership Council, also known as the ALC, if you're new to Keller Williams, created a profit share system. They were purposely making a bold statement. Gary explains, we created a program that would treat our real estate sales associates like legitimate partners in the business. We created a program that allows associates to build a business inside a real estate company, and that is powerful if they own the company themselves. Because we truly believe that together everyone achieves more, and that we are willing to put the belief into action. At Keller Williams, any associate who helps grow a profitable market share can be rewarded with passive, potentially long-term income without any risk or investing of capital. Profit share is exactly what it sounds like. We share about 50% of every market center's owner's profit with an associate who grows the company. We do it because the win-win, and that's what we are. So my personal experience with profit share, I actually do have profit share, and it was kind of a surprise to me. I did an open house one time, and I was doing the open house in Baldwin Park, and somebody came in and thought it was a potential client, but it was not. It was an actual person I wanted to be an agent. So this person, we were talking, we had a great talking, so we went to it. She came to Keller Williams, and now she's actually at Keller Williams in Sarasota. So, and I forgot about profit share, and one day I'm looking and goes, hey, $34. I mean, she did a small house, but it was just like, hey, where did $34 come from? So profit share is a very win-win, as they say, because you never know. Who benefits? Of course, you, your family, and your heirs, your market center, and the people you influence to join Keller Williams, and Keller Williams Associates and leads as a whole. Experience the 100% plus. Profit share gives you the opportunity to earn more than the commission split you pay, allowing to earn more, and if you are a 100% split, we call this 100% plus. So, in asking, who is the Keller Williams profit share system? Whether you receive monthly profit share, distribute today or not, the answer to this question is every Keller Williams associate, including you. When you join Keller Williams, you chose to be a sponsor, and this automatically put you your sponsor profit share tree and made them eligible to share in the Market Center profit. So who do you know that receives profit share distribution now in the office? You might be new, so you don't know anybody, but something you do. My suggestion is to call, to ask, sit down, and ask them, how did you get yours? Maybe there's a system, maybe there's something that you can try. So, what about the growth share? Growth share is the residual income paid to Keller Williams Associates who grow the company outside the United States and Canada. Unlike the profit share module, the associates who participate enjoy a proportion of the region's bottom line, rather than that of the Market Center. Any Keller Williams associate can participate in the rewards, both profit share and growth share. So now that we've talked about what profit share is, how does it work? So the big picture of profit share: an associate joins any Market Center in Keller Williams and names you as the sponsor. In a particular month, as part of their split, they pay company dollar to the Market Center, like every agent does. During the month, the Market Center is profitable. On the 21st of the month, some of the Market Center's profit is automatically deposited into your account. Special note though, keep in mind that you are not getting a proportion of the associate that named you commission. You are sharing the owner's profit of the Market Center. So a lot of people don't understand. They think that, oh, I'm not going to pay you my commission. It's not what it is. So if you joined Keller Williams prior to April 1st, 2020, you are invested in 3 years. If you do it after, now that it's in more of it for the 7 years. You can will, which is something I didn't know until I started doing this, you can will your profit share to a beneficiary. So if you of course, you put in your will to them. And you also have access to all profit share reports. So if you turn your else page, if you're following along, I wanted to show you a graph here of how a profit share tree grows. When you join Keller Williams, you thought of one person who was primarily responsible for bringing you to the company. It may not have been the first or the last person you talked to. It was the person who you most impacted on your decision-making process that was your one sponsor. So my question to you all do you all know who your sponsors are? So I find it amazing that a lot of times I talk to people within our brokerage, and they're like, well, I can't remember what name I put down. It was a Tuesday. I came in, I was kind of excited. So I do find it amazing that I've had talked to people that they don't know who a sponsor is. So your sponsor put a name down for their sponsor for Keller Williams. As with a family tree, you can trace sponsors in the profit share tree at many levels. Currently, our profit share system goes back only 7 levels. And what does the 7 levels mean? 7 levels is going to be, your first level is going to be the people that put your name down, and the second level is going to be the next person to name in. So when it gets to 7 levels, you cannot go any more than 7 levels. So my thing is, when you do a profit share, you put someone's name down. The current profit share grows 7 levels. If someone names are those people, and so on and so on. My thing that I like to do whenever I sponsor somebody is I look at it as I'm a mentor. You're not supposed to be a mentor. Keller Williams tells you you're not a mentor. But I look at the fact that if I'm mentoring this person that's put my name down, it's in the benefit of they get more, I get more. It's in the win-win. So I check in with I have 2 sponsors, and I check into my both sponsors usually once a month, even if it's a quick text. So. Okay, so what I wanted to let you know is focus on the first level. People who you name as sponsors your first level, then there are 7 levels after that. But just maintain your first level. Don't worry about the other levels. That's not your responsibility. Is it too late to build a large tree? No. Can you start today? Yes. Is it hard? No. Does it require a plan or a focus? Yes, it does, because you have to have a starting point. So profit share is a great thing, and the last part of your pamphlet that I gave it to you, just pretty much your own outline, and you can sit down and actually talk about in your own personal time, pages 27 to 45 in this case, that you can, it talks about what you can do, how to start a conversation, and let you know how you can go about getting profit share. But profit share is definitely a passive income that you can do. It's very simple. It's not very hard. All it does is pretty much word of mouth, talk to people, get out there, and that's what profit share is.
All right.
Thank you.